Talofa Faithful, how's everybody going? Just kind of taking a look around things because we were having some issues with our pregame show with Restream not letting us go live. But from what it looks like, everything looks good to go right now. So that's definitely good to see. So we are definitely live. Letting everybody know that we're good. But yeah, so welcome everybody to the Niner Faithful Radio Halftime Show. Well, not quite the halftime show yet. We still got the 2 minute warning to go through. So right now, obviously the Niners are winning 10-0. We probably should be up minimum another touchdown or so. But the decent first half so far. Big ups to Ricky Pearsall getting his first NFL touchdown. Great to see. We knew it was definitely going to happen at some point. So, but definitely good to see. So let me go ahead and switch over. Like I said, we had some technical issues with our pregame show, so we weren't able to get that one on the air. So we apologize for that one. But we are good to go now. All right. So right now they're coming back from commercial. They are showing that looks like Christian Wirfs is limping off and going to the going into the locker room at half. Never want to see someone, especially someone of his level, get hurt. I am on a stream as per usual, so please forgive me if I am behind. You guys will probably see things that before they happen, before I get them over here. So Devondre Campbell just making a nice stop and tackle on Bucky Irving. So let me see if I put the chat overlay on here. How's that going to look like? That's not bad. We'll see how that works for now. Pull my game up. Yeah. So again, I'm on a stream, so I'm probably going to be behind you folks when it comes to where exactly I am watching the game right now. So it looks like Tampa Bay is going for the field goal at the moment, and the Bucs are on the board with a field goal. We got John LaJoy in the house. How's it, my brother? Thank you for showing up. And of course, now we're going to get another commercial because that's what we do, at the end of games and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, decently solid game so far for the most part. I'll bring up the box score and everything here in a little while. But I don't know about everybody else, but it still seems like Brock is a little bit off. Like something is still not clicking 100%. Obviously, with the addition of CMC, and stuff like that, things are going to be, everybody's expecting everything to just instantly get back to normal. But obviously, that is not what's going on. Excuse me, so far with this game. But yeah, it's definitely good to see for the most part, because we did not at all monitor CMC, did we? We just said, CMC, here you go back, get back out there and do your thing, man. So definitely none of that monitoring, we'll see how it goes little by little. Nope. I think he's been brought out twice, 2, maybe 3 times at the most. Let's see if anybody's got it up there. See if anybody's got it listed. Not seeing anything for snap counts yet. I have to look. But, yeah. So how's everybody doing? Everybody enjoy the bye week? Everybody good to get ready to get Niners football back? We've got a long stretch to go between now and the end of the season. Even longer once we make the playoffs, and depending on how far that goes. As of the halftime, we will actually be halfway through the season. So we've got 2 minutes left of game time before it's actually in the middle of the game. Let's see, we got John LaJoy. Indeed, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans who are currently out there serving our country. Thank you very much, because without you guys out there doing the stuff you do, we wouldn't be able to do ours. So as usual, thank you for everybody. Well, I think Veterans Day is actually tomorrow, but the NFL is celebrating it today. Complaint thing. Shout out to Yokota Air Force Base, Japan, where I grew up. being a military brat myself, so to all you guys who have ever been to the Far East at some point, you did go through Yokota Air Force Base. 316 Mass was my dad's squadron, and shout out to, of course, the one and only Yokota Panthers, best team in the Far East. Just won the Far East football championship for like probably about the 37th time out there. But yeah. All right, so they're kicking off. We've got a return picked up by Bell. Anybody else think it was funny that probably the first thing Ronnie Bell has caught this year was a freaking punt? They are on some deck of some shit for the halftime show, it looks like. All right, let's see if the Niners can put up some points before the end of the half here. All right, we got CMC in the backfield with Brock. Good to see those two back again. Again, you guys, I can kind of see it on the game thing, but I'm trying not to look. Brock is back to pass. Brock is throwing to 3rd and 1. Makes a nice cut on his feet, still going. Oh, he doesn't stumble there. He gets another 10, 15 yards, or even scores on that play. Whoop. He juked McLeod out of his cleats over there. Yeah, that little stumble right there slowed him down just enough. Yep. Once again, we got Brock in the backfield. CMC goes out in the flats. Brock is throwing. He's scrambling. Looked like he tried to underhand that McCaffrey as the pocket was collapsing on him. All right, so we got 38 seconds left to go. It's 10-3 with on a 2nd and 10. My feelings fell out. It hurts. Anything cold is killing me right now. All right, Brock is back. Brock throwing to over. Looks like he overthrew Jennings again. So now we got a 3rd and 10 left with a 3rd and 10 to get the first with 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Haven't seen him go look for Pearsall in the last couple of series. All right, Brock in the backfield with CMC. He trips to the bottom. He's throwing to Pearsall on time. Looks like we got about 6 or 7 on there. So I'm going to assume we are going to bring out Moody. Yep, here goes Moody. I still don't like this. Getting all these field goals instead of actually scoring touchdowns is it's not a good precedent to set, especially, getting to some of these games deeper in the season and the playoffs coming up. It is up, and it is no good. I can tell it wasn't going in the second he kicked it. Man, we're leaving a bunch of time out there. 1, 2, yeah. It looks like the Bucs have 3 timeouts. And they've got to go 60, probably 40-ish yards to get within field goal range. Yeah, definitely another bad kick by Moody, which is usually kicks like this are the ones he makes. It's the game-winning kicks where he's, kind of thing where he's terrible at. So did anybody else see the thing with the whole you got people on the sideline holding up shade for the players? NFL, what the fuck? Why can't we just get these guys some shade? We got Miss Teresa in the house. How's it going? Thank you very much for showing up. Do you not like Brady's commentary? I know we don't like Brady but Brady's actually a pretty good commentator. And he's actually seems to get better every week. I feel like it was the same kind of hate that Tony Romo used to get when he first started being an announcer, but I actually am starting to like Brady as a commentator. he definitely brings someone who knows the game very well in and out, and his experience to it. All right, so we got Baker with the shotgun. Yeah, excuse me. Breaker's going down the middle. Going to Jarrett. So it looks like they probably need another 15-ish yards before they get into good field goal range. Justin School over there trying to block Nick Bosa. Obviously not the first time he's done that. Probably did a bunch in practice. I know a lot of people are saying this is going to be an easy game, but the Bucs, granted they've lost 3 in a row. The Bucs team is scrappy. It's good. Baker Mayfield is a severely under. Did he get? Ooh, I think that ball was not caught. Yeah, that ball is definitely on the ground. So that ball, that game will be coming back. But Baker Mayfield's a severely underrated quarterback. Like, if granted, like I wouldn't take him over Brock per se, but if we didn't have Brock and we'd gone out and got Purdy a couple years ago, if we'd gone out and got Baker Mayfield a few years ago, I'd be okay with Mayfield. I think he's a scrappy guy. He's got a pretty damn good arm, decent wheels. I guess the only problem would be whether or not him and Bosa can get along. But I think I remember. I want to say it was like Bosa said like a couple years ago, like that whole thing is squashed. He's had his revenge game against when they played, and so he's good to go now. But we got 62 people watching. Thank you very much for watching. If you can, hit the like and sub button, or the what's the button called on Twitter? I don't know. But all that good stuff. You all know how it goes. Like, sub, share, all that good stuff. If you could, please. Well, we got a quick commercial. Can I sneak one in? Let me see. Let me see if I can sneak this one.
To you by shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear, save 10%, as well as help out this show.
Hey, I got an ad read in during the halftime show. Usually don't get those in because of how the halftime show works. It's usually so, bang, bang, got to go do this real quick, do that real quick, up, and we're back to the game. So typically we don't get ad reads in. But again, please use our affiliate link over at Niner Faithful Radio for any of your purchases for official Niners gear. It'll save you some money, save us some money, and everybody's happy. Plug in my phone real quick. It's kind of cool, this commercial with Brady, speaking of him, where it shows him in his Michigan uniform, his Patriots uniform, and his Bucs uniform. Yep. Officially, it is overturned. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. We got 19 seconds left, 10-3 before the halftime. Let's see if we can hold these guys. All right, Baker is in the shotgun, and we're blowing whistles because the Niners just took a timeout. A punt block? These guys? Oh, no, we did have the punt block earlier this season, so it's not like that part of the game is. The punting part of our special teams isn't the actual worst. At the very least, cowing hasn't been horrible. I know that sounds funny at times. We got a Mr. Roberto Hastings in the house. How's it, my brother? Thank you for showing up very much. All right, Baker's in the shotgun. We are offside. I mean, like the entire defensive line jumped off sides on that one. Excuse me. Yeah. Neutral zone infraction, not offsides. How was the Steelers game going? My brother's a big Steelers fan, so I want to see how they're going. They are beating the Commanders right now, 14-10. All right, so we go. This 19 seconds feels like it's going fucking forever. All right, Baker obviously back in the shotgun. 4-man rush, throwing down. Ooh, right in and out of the hands of Otten. That was a good throw by Baker. Otten was the one because obviously they've got injuries to Godwin and then can't think of the other name of the receivers. Mike Evans. Both of them are injured out and out right now, so Otten was going to be their big receiver for the day. And he's a good receiver, to be honest with you. So I thought we'd see more of him. I thought we would have seen more screens, but we're not. All right, so the Bucs are punting. Almost got blocked. Are they going to throw a flag? Cowling just lets it go. Most likely, we're just going to take a knee and get the hell out of this freaking half. Kind of looked like for a second, you just see the end of it as the camera's moving away. Someone might have touched the punter. All right, let's see can we do it again? Can we do it again and get another one in? Which is kind of crazy for us. Oh, we don't. Yep, looks like we're just going to take the knee and get out of the half. All right, so we're going to play another quick ad real quick, and then we will get the halftime show started in proper.
By SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code ninerfaithfulradio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out this show.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Niner Faithful Radio halftime show. It is 10-3 with the Niners leading the Bucs. I mean, it's good that we're winning. I obviously expected to be winning by more. Obviously, I think we left at least 2 touchdowns, if not another field goal. We easily probably should have had 20 at this point with what we have. Let me change this thing. Let's go to the actual game itself. Brock has looked a little unsteady, as just kind of weird. We got Anshel in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Yep, red zone issues did continue. I mean, I didn't think CMC, even though I've got the CMC shirt, which you can purchase over at Niner Faithful Radio, I didn't think it was going to be an instant fix all of our issues kind of a thing. But again, I think Purdy just seems out of sync. There's just something not 100%. Hey, you know what? I know pretty much all of us are like, fuck Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell, the first time he catches a decent ball, it's that when he downs that ball within the 5-yard line for the punt. So now Ronnie Bell knows how to catch the damn ball. But as usual, yes, give Cowling a damn ball. Throw him some screens, do some of that other stuff that we do that. But like I said, Purdy just looks off. Not like terrible, but just something's quite off. Big props to Ricky Pearsall getting his first NFL touchdown. Obviously, we know the story with Ricky. Ricky! From everything that he went through this offseason, recovery, getting back on the, just let alone just playing football. And congratulations again to getting your first NFL touchdown. It's a nice, pretty nice catch and a nice stretch that he got it. Again, also we got CMC back. There was no good job. Hey, for Ronnie Pell, man, that is a leap and a bound for him. Shit, just broke my pen. That is amazing that he did something positive. So as much as we dog on him, I'm going to give his props for at least doing that right today. There was no of the let's monitor CMC, let's see how he goes, series on, series off. Nope, this has been the CMC show, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to what this team has been for the last 2 or 3 years. He did leave a couple of times for Mason to come in, but other than that, that's it. So yeah, I mean, defense has been solid. There've been a few drops, like for instance that one from Otten and the one before with Jarrett, but otherwise there's been a few. Like I said, there's been a few plays. A great tackle by Fred earlier in the game to stop from getting a third down. I want to say it was on like their 30-yard line. So, but yeah, the defense is playing good. We're getting some good pressure. Obviously, there was the one sack where everybody, freaking sacked Mayfield at one time, but we want to see more sacks. Pressures are cute and they're nice. Yeah, it's a nice stat to have. I want actual sacks. Keep the pressure up. I think we need Ansel. I think we need to run Mason more. I'm not seeing why we shouldn't. He's still the number 4 ranked rusher in the NFL with yards. So there's no reason why I think we need to completely act like Jordan Mason does not exist on this team anymore. It's not like we went like this and we snapped him away. So I don't want to see Mason disappear completely, but it's kind of looking like what we're going to do. Unless we start doing it more in the second half, which obviously we will see. But going down to the box score real quick, we've got Brock. We got Brock 10 of 16, 153 with a touchdown. Baker Mayfield is 11 of 15 for 65 yards. So he's got a very good completion percentage, but he's only gone 65 yards. That's it. So while there has been a couple of bigger pass plays, that's it. That's literally all they've done. Like I said, I expected more screens from these guys and stuff like that. So DBs are doing their part. Rushing, obviously, CMC has gotten to 7 for 21. Debo, we're getting a bunch in the backfield. We've got 2 of 14. Brock Purdy, 3 rushes for 12 yards. I need 1.5 yards from Brock. That's all I need for him to get my one of my bets for this week, which is Brock rushing for over 13.5 yards. So come on, Brock. I know you can get 1.5 yards. There's got to be somewhere where we can sneak it in on fourth down for 1. Let's see. Purdy's been a bit off, but also some of them is a good job. Yeah, I'm not going to say that they're not playing terrible defense or anything. He's going to put up 40, but just the timing of some of these things. Some of the balls a lot of these balls have been high. There's been quite a few, like the one that Kittle knocked down and caught. The 2 big ones on third down from Juwan. Third and 1 is back in the house. Those balls have been kind of high. Those are balls we expected a lot of, out of someone like Jimmy. Jimmy threw a lot of those really high balls, got people injured all the time. Brock hasn't typically done that. So it's just something that I've noticed today that, he's kind of hard. And then Mason had the 1 carry for 5 yards. Let's see. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Dwan Jennings leading the way with 3 catches for 59 yards. Ricky Pearsall with 2 for 53. Let's go. Let's go, Ricky. McCaffrey 3 for 23. So obviously we're not just running McCaffrey. It's back to being, that all-around back that we know he can be. Kittle 1 with 13 again. Another person I thought we'd see more with Kittle. And Debo hasn't done a whole lot of much. I know we've tried feeding him a bunch, but just not getting a lot out of Debo right now. Moody 1 for 1 on the field goals or on the point after. He did miss the and the 1 field goal, but he did miss the other field goal down the end. Let's see. Well, Jacob Cowley's got one return for 6 yards. There you go, Angel. That's why he's hated by Shanahan, is because he only got the 6 yards. So as far as going into the second half, I would like to see more with Mason. Again, I don't want to see him completely disappear. I wouldn't even mind seeing Garendo for a play or two. Let's not, Garendo's had a bunch of growth during the last, especially during the last month of the season. Let's not waste all of that. Let's keep that going. Keep Jordan Mason going. Keep the growth of Garendo going. Don't stifle it by just because we got the big toy bag. Let's not forget about the other guys who got us this position right here. Again, Mason is still 4th in the NFL in rushing yardage. Let's not, obviously that's going to start going away. But let's not let him disappear. And same thing with Garendo. Let's keep that going. Keep Ricky Pearsall out there. I'm loving this. I'm seeing out of him. He was actually open for quite a few more plays. Get Jacob Calvin out there like me and Ashel was screaming until we're blue in the face. Get him out there more. Let's see. And Miss Teresa. Yeah, he brings a lot of good energy to this team. I love seeing everything I'm seeing out of Pearsall. So as far as the defense is concerned, defense just needs to play the defense. There's been a little bit of bending, not a whole lot. Let's see. They've got 7. They've got 17 yards rushing. That's pretty damn good defense for the first half. So if you told me in the first half they've got 65 yards rushing and then 7 there's going to be passing and then only 17 yards rushing, who doesn't take that at halftime of any game? So again, defense is doing its thing. Great to see. Just keep up that part of the ball. Don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m., I believe is what it is, because Jamie's on Wednesday. She's working. She will be doing the see, people complain about calling that time. Yeah, I'm not worried. Kyle's control over timeouts and his use of them, least of the worries I'm worried about with Kyle right now. There's other issues that I have with how Kyle's running some of the play calling and stuff like that. His timeouts, not worried about it. But yeah, so Jamie will be back on tonight about 8 o'clock to do the post-game show. I may jump on with somebody depending on, because we got, obviously this is an early game for us. It's been a while since we've had a 10 o'clock game. I may jump on with somebody for a post-game. Tomorrow I will be doing the reaction video, and then Tuesday me and TJ will be back for our typical Tuesday show. So everybody, again, thank you for joining the Niner Faithful Radio. Make sure to like and sub us on YouTube. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those other good things. All right, everybody. Fa Fatai, tell love, and one love. Let's go.